I'm gonna be swimming. Gear oil stinks so bad. Oh, my car just stalled. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Today, we're gonna get the G35 running. I don't have much time before it gets dark. It's currently 5:59 right now, and we have all these parts to put on the car. So I'm not gonna keep you holed up, so I'm gonna get right to it. I was about to crawl into this car to put this transmission mount in and realize I'm gonna be swimming. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Great. So now it's time to go inside, put the shifter on so I can get the shifter bolt in it, and then I can lower this car, and then I'm done crawling around on the ground. So we're in the car. Now to put your shifter in, there's a spring that goes in here first. You're gonna wanna put the spring in first, and then this, you're gonna wanna put some grease around this so it's easy for you to push it up and down to help you get into reverse. So you're gonna want this sticking out to the right, and then there's a knob on the plastic part that goes to the left. You align that all up, and then it should push up and down freely, which is good. Then you're gonna want to take your plate, the line on the right side, drop that in. You got 3 10mm bolts that hold this plate down. Make sure you don't over tighten these bolts. All right, so after you got the 3 bolts in by hand, don't tighten them all the way down yet. Go under the car, put your shifter bolt through for your shifter, and then I'll come back up here and I'll show you how to adjust this so you won't have any grinding in your gears, but also you'll be able to get into reverse easily. We tighten the 12mm bolt on the bottom of the shifter, which would be right there. With this plate loose, you're going to want to slide it over until it is touching the pin on the shifter, and then you're going to want to go to 6th, and then make sure that it is touching in 6th gear also. When you have that lined up, then you're going to want to take your 10mm and tighten down these top bolts. Just barely tight. Tight is tight, too tight is too tight. You're going to want to put this rubber boot on, and then this one follows over top of it. Put the 4 bolts in, and then your bezel will go back into place. So everything under the car is done. We got the exhaust in, we got the slave cylinder on, we got our shifter hooked up, we got the transmission mounted up. Now it's just time to work on the outside, get the wiring harnessing, get all the grounds on, mount the power steering pump on, get the belts on, and then yeah, put the front end on with the radiator and start filling with some fluid. Starting to get dark, kind of hard for you guys to see. It's 8:33 p.m. I didn't get much daylight time to work on the car, but we did get a lot done. It's the next day. Currently it is 6:17 right now, and I still have to put the front end on this car. So let's get to putting the front end on. After we put the front end on, put all the fluids in the car, and then we're gonna start this thing. Alright, so we pretty much got everything on the car that we need to be able to start the car. This time when I put the core support on, I have a AC condenser. Last time that I had all this together, I had that cooler mounted right here. Well, my lines ran through right there. So, and I want AC because it gets hot out on track. So I'll probably drill a hole, cut a hole right here to run those lines through, but I'll probably do it off camera just so we can get to starting this car, make sure this engine's good. So yeah, let's throw some fluids in this car and see if this thing will run. Alright, so I'm under the car. Time to get this transmission filled. You have one drain plug right here, and then you also got one fill plug up here on the side. They both use a 10mm Allen. So if you plan on draining your transmission, always make sure that you break free your fill plug before you drain it, because it sucks to drain it and then like strip your plug or have it be stuck in there. Dude, gear oil stinks so bad. So I'm putting hydraulic power steering fluid in the car. So this is a vacuum refill tool. It works pretty good on VQ engines. These systems are pretty hard to bleed. So a successful vacuum on this system is going to be around 20 to 25. Take two. Alright, so it's been 3 days since I first started the Infinity. This car, after that video, it kept going into limp mode every single time I'd start it, and it'd throw code P1123 for the throttle motor and throttle motor power. So it was saying that the IPDM internal relay was stuck on. So after replacing 3 throttle bodies and 2 IPDMs in this car, I didn't have much luck. So I went to the ECU plug underneath the glove box. I was pushing on all those wires, making sure those were all plugged in. I couldn't find too much. I ran continuity on all the wires. I spent a decent while. And then what I came up with was there's 3 plugs right here underneath these covers, 2 gray ones and a black one. Those plugs, when I first originally plugged them in, they were full of dirt. Well, I didn't plug them in full of dirt, but they were full of dirt. And I like got the dirt out of the plug, but I didn't spray like electrical cleaner in the plug. I plugged them in, and I guess maybe that's what my issue was. I unplugged those 3 I sprayed electrical cleaner on them and put dielectric grease on them, put them in, and then now the car seems to run and be out of limp mode now. So another issue, while I was dealing with all that and figuring all that out, I started the car a few times, let it heat cycle a few times, and then I started hearing this noise. To me, it sounds like rod knock, but every other time that I start it, it's not making the noise. So I really don't know what to think about it. I guess after draining the oil for the first time, I might have more of a known sign to it, but as to right now, I basically got everything done minus putting the hood on the car. So I guess we should take it for a test drive, see if this thing drives. Yeah. Yeah. No check engine light. Yeah, I'm ready to drive this. Let's go take this thing up and down the road. It is vibrating for sure with these new engine mounts. See what happens. Brakes are dragging. This. This clutch is stiff. I mean, not stiff, but let's see what happens. First drive, let's go. Vibrates so bad. Smells like tires. I hope it is. My car just stalled as I was pulling in my driveway. Holy crap. What did you not like? I think I like that I beat on it. I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me put the engine, swap the engine in the Infiniti. Maybe you guys learned something along the way. I learned a few things, most definitely. Car, it drives okay. I think something might be wrong with the engine, but what can I do? I guess I'm just gonna go and drift it. So yeah, here's the Infinity. Got it all done. Just need to slap the hood back on her. And yeah. So if you guys enjoy this video, please like, drop a comment, share this video to anybody that you may know. It'll help me get the video out to bigger audiences. And with that, until next time.